part of why I train the way that I do, so that when I do have an opportunity, physically, I'm not worried about my conditioning or cardio or anything along those lines. Again, it goes back to I have to learn plays, and, learn coverages, and learn my assignments, and so that's where the adjustment for me is going to be.
Cool snowboard.
Jason, considering as long as you played this game,
yes, and close to 3 decades.
Exactly. It's 2014, and you signed a 10-day contract to look at this room. Is it almost crazy to you?
A little bit, but again, that's life. I played for 12 years.
Yeah, so it's another 10 days. The fuck out of here.
Obviously, getting timing back, NBA game, and so I'm ready. Let's do it.
Jason, it's obviously been a long time since April, and you made the announcement. Was there a time in the last year where you thought that maybe you wouldn't get this opportunity?
No, I always try to stay positive and try to control what I can't control, and that's my training. So I always try to focus on that, focus on positive, being positive, and staying ready. That's part of being professional.
Jason, you played with Jason Kidd. How much is that relationship part of this agreement and being with the Nets back again?
Jay Kidd. I played with Jay Kidd, Joe Johnson, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce. My brothers played with Andre Kirilenko and Darren Williams. Very familiar with the guys on this team, and I thank Jay Kidd and the entire Nets organization, for giving me this opportunity, and I also want to take time to thank all the fans, all the family and friends who reached out to me today. Cell phone went crazy.
Do you think, along with Michael Sam at the Combine this weekend, the fact that he's been saying he's been getting positive response, do you feel like overall the tide is turning on how professional sports in the United States views gay athletes?
I hope so, and I hope that similar to what Michael said, that it's about him being a football player and me being a basketball player, and going out there and trying to help our respective teams win.
Jason, have you watched the Nets much at all this year, and specifically, did you watch last night?
I did not watch last night, but yes, I have seen a couple games this year. But again, I wasn't paying attention to play calls and how exactly they defend the pick and roll. So I had to do all that today.
Okay, what do you think you can bring them?
Well, first of all, my experience, solid veteran. Hopefully I'll be in the right place. My mind will be in the right place, and see if my body will be in the right place. And try to
Don't put it in the wrong place.
I know how to execute a game plan. So,
Jason, have you thought at all or worried at all how you might be embraced by players or fans or anything like that?
No, my teammates have been great. Everybody this morning, like I said, I played with a lot of these guys with my brother, and throughout the league. My brother played 10 years in the NBA, and so we have 22 years experience between the two of us. So it's a lot of teammates, a lot of coaches, a lot of people we've crossed paths with.
Do you feel like? I'm sorry. Do you feel like you need to be almost a crusader, like people are expecting you to?
No, I don't need to be. I need to be a solid basketball player. Again, it's about focusing on the task at hand and not thinking about history or anything like that along those lines. It's about going out there and making it difficult for the Lakers tonight to.
So there's not pressure in that.
No. For me, the pressure is playing in an NBA game tonight, and last time I played an NBA game was last April. So I think that's enough pressure right there.
Hello, Jason. Robbie Rogers last year became the first professional soccer player in the U.S. who is openly gay to play professionally. And I understand there's a good relationship, a close friendship between.
I spoke with Robbie earlier.
Did you guys talk, or did he tell you a little bit about how his experience went once he was playing?
Listen to this guy.
I speak to Robbie frequently, and again, I spoke with him earlier today, and he was just offering advice, and just like friends do, he has experience with going down this path, so just like any good friend, talk about how's life.
Jason, there's some talk that you might go to number 98. If that's true, can you tell us what the symbolism is behind that?
Well, I think I've already explained that in the Sports Illustrated article, what that number means to me. With the how quickly things happen today, it won't be tonight, but going forward after tonight, I think it'll be on for Portland's game.
Jason, both you and Coach Kidd have talked about how this is about basketball, but do you kind of appreciate the amount of inspiration that people watching you, might derive from this moment?
Again,
covered that one before.
To a certain extent, but that can't be my focus. My focus is, again, executing the game plan, learning the plays.
Sports Illustrated.
Going through the basketball stuff. I can't really focus on the off-the-court.
That's in Sports Illustrated.
Jason, how have you changed as a person since coming out?
Wow. Changed as a person, life is so much better for me. I don't have to hide who I am. I can just be my normal self. And, the past, 10 months has been incredible. A lot of really cool experiences, learning from a lot of, making new friends, hearing different people's stories, sharing experiences. It's just a really overall positive.
You mentioned earlier all the relationships you got on the team, guys you played with, guys your brothers played with. Obviously, you played with Jason for a long time. How helpful all those friendships and already built relationships be? And obviously, what's going to be a pretty chaotic couple weeks.
Yeah, guys already know what to expect from me. It's like, okay, he's not going to magically have a 40-inch vertical and shoot threes. So my game has been pretty consistent. I'm a defensive player first, and that's what I pride myself on. So now it's just me, getting comfortable with the coverages and the assignments.
Jason, you're in uncharted territory for the gay community at this point. What's your message to other athletes, whether they be younger athletes or athletes that are already playing and may not be out?
Message to other athletes, it doesn't matter. Period is just be yourself. Be your true, authentic self, and never be afraid or ashamed or have any fear to be your true, authentic self.
Jason, you're from here. First finals you ever played in was this arena. How special is it to do this in LA?
It's very special to me. I grew up in the San Fernando Valley. I went to high school here in Los Angeles, and I have a house here, so it was pretty easy for me just to come to the game tonight. Drive down the 405 and take the 10 and get here in 20 minutes.
Hey, Jason, there were a lot of supportive quotes coming out of the Nets locker room in the past 72 hours. Did you see that? How much did you kind of take that into account?
I saw a little bit of it. It's great. I have a good group of guys here. And again, either my brother or myself has, been teammates with a lot of guys in this locker room. So, they're very familiar with what you're going to get from the Collins twins.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, once again, that was Jason Collins live signing a 10-day contract with the Brooklyn Nets. He'll be playing for his old teammate, Jason Kidd, there. And he is the first ever openly gay player in North America's 4 major team sports. That game coming up at the top of the hour as the Nets take on the Lakers. Now, a little more on Jason.